It's Wacky Wednesday, you waterproof wax workers, and I'm here with a little bit of morning motivation, just in the sense that I'm finding a way to motivate myself. One thing that I think helps is having something in your visual when you wake up in the morning. That could even be your phone. Putting your phone on the other side of the room, as I've spoken about in the past, it really propels you to get up and get out of bed. That's something that I've done in the past that I stopped doing for a little bit, but I'm going to continue to do moving forward. This is now the second day in a row that I've just gotten up without a problem. I'm up, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go. But another thing that I'm gonna do is put this on my wall, right there, directly across from my bed, right here, and that's this. Yeah, it's real. It's really real. 3323. That's an interesting number for me. 3s and 2s were a pretty dominant number about a year ago in a place that I don't and won't ever go back to. I'm not going to get into that. I think it's kind of interesting how things come full circle. And it just goes to show you that looking back on things and looking at them in a new light can really open up your eyes and show you something about yourself you never thought you were capable of. A year ago, if you asked me, hey, what are you doing on October 12th? I would have told you, I don't know, whatever the CO tells me to do. If you asked me a year ago, hey, what are you doing on October 12th, 2019? Yeah, I wouldn't have answered that question. I never really looked into the future that much. Now with this new lifestyle I'm living, I have a lot to look forward to. This half marathon, it's another step, about halfway. It's another step, and it shows me that I'm about halfway to completing a marathon. I got inspired one night while I was at work listening to one of my favorite podcasts, the Joe Rogan Experience. I heard Bert Kreischer say that he did a marathon. Then I heard Joe Rogan say, I'm going to run a marathon every day. And I said, if this dude's going to run a marathon every day, I'm going to get to a marathon. And look at me now. So much has happened along the way that I didn't even expect to happen. All I can do is thank those guys for talking a whole bunch of trash to each other. But without further ado, it's Wacky Wednesday, and it's time to hop on the bike. So I got up, warmed up, had a little snack. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, had to take care of some dishes that were left behind. And that leads me to, hey, if you're going to lead by example, do it inconsiderately. Because some people do things and they're inconsiderate, and they don't like hearing that they're inconsiderate. They take the words as weapons instead of criticism or constructive criticism, and they turn it right back on you and call you names and yell at you. So if you're going to clean up for people or be responsible, do it in an inconsiderate manner. And do it at 5:45 in the morning, where people are going to go, oh, now I'm getting woken up. You should be up anyway. Early bird gets the worm, right? Because I'm up and I'm getting my workout done now, I have more time throughout the rest of the day to not watch mindless content like The Breakfast Club and get my schoolwork done. A lot of the things that I do might be seen as an inconvenience to other people, but really it's not. It's not like I'm up here screaming and yelling like Logan Paul. I'm just relaxed. I'm just myself. And it goes back to what I said last week. Be yourself unapologetically. Don't apologize for being who you are, especially if who you are, well, mainly if who you are is a positive person. The people who look for the reasons for you not to be positive, or the qualities in you that aren't positive, eventually they'll see through their own excuses and stop making them to paint you as a person who isn't a good person or uplifting person. I don't like to come on here and badmouth anybody, but sometimes things just must be said. But that's why I don't name names. I don't attack anybody. I just tell you what works for me. And hopefully that ends up working for you. So, I'll be done on the bike in about an hour. It'll be 7 o'clock. I'll have myself some eggs, nice little breakfast, and get going on some schoolwork. So I hope everybody has a good, productive hump day. We're halfway through the week, and we're one step closer to that marathon. And you're one step closer to your goals. Don't forget that. All love.